Niroshni, hello. Niroshni, can you hear me? She's having some network issue. She's joining again. Niroshni,
can you hear me?
I can hear you. Please, you can share your screen. I think some network issue.
Okay, sir.
Hello, Naresh. Is there any problem?
She is facing some network issues. She's going to start. Just 1 minute, Srinath.
Yeah, okay, no problem.
So can you able to hear my voice?
Yeah, you can hear. You can share your screen, Niroshni. I think she's facing some network issue. Aditya, you can start. After that, she can show our presentation.
Yeah, sure, sir. Yeah.
Aditya.
Myself, yeah. Thank you, Nagesh. Yeah, myself, Aditya. I am handling this data analytics wing, and especially in this entire team, I am planning to take the sessions on Power BI, Python, SQL, and Excel. And we can think of the preference like for sure it will be like Power BI, SQL, and Excel. And if time permits, we'll be discussing about Python also. And by the way, like I know that most of you people are like in terms of freshers to this entire data analytics field. And do anyone having any idea about what is this data analytics? Like anyone? I just wants to hear something from you guys as well. Like anyone having any idea on data analytics? What data analytics is and what exactly you are trying to learn here? Any idea? Anyone? Like I want to be like interactive kind of session.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, Srinath. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, every company produces lots of data. So
Right.
based on the previous data, by analyzing the previous data, making some
Hmm.
useful insights for business
Right.
or
Right.
something like that.
Exactly.
So those,
Exactly. Srinath. Yeah, thanks for your input. Actually, that is about data analytics. So as Srinath told that every day we are getting so much of data, right? So we need to capture the data and we need to produce some insights. But how we need to produce the insights? We can produce the insights from Excel, from Power BI, and via SQL as well. And also we can produce the insights using Python. Then why we require all these four tools? Only one tool is sufficient, right, to provide the insights. But if you consider the scope of data analytics is vast, like client's requirement also will be uh, we need to produce the insights according to the client requirements. So because of that, if the like, and also according to the tools also, we have some limitations, like Excel is having some limitation, SQL is having some limitation, Power BI is having some limitations, Python is having some advantages and disadvantages. So if you bundle all these tools, then we will be like a full-fledged kind of data analytics. And once we learn these all tools, then for sure, like you can go for a Power BI developer, a business analyst, data analyst, and business intelligence engineer. All these kind of roles you can venture into. Okay. And once you join in any company, for sure, whatever the trainings which we are providing, you will definitely survive in these companies. And also, right, once you join in any company, they will be having a probation period of sometimes it will be like 4 months, 6 months, something like that. So you need to withstand whatever the requirements which we got from the manager or the clients. So this is what we will try to put all our efforts in making you strong in terms of all these tools, like Power BI, SQL, Excel, and Python. Okay. So regarding to the curriculum, like we are like planning to have a session of around 40 hours in this entire team. And within this 40 hours, major chunk will be going into Power BI, SQL, and Excel, and Python. And if time permits, we will be discussing about other things. I will show what are all the things which we will be learning in this entire batch. Okay, let me share my screen. I want to present something where you can see some other things as well. Yeah. So this is about Power BI. Like you can see, you have all the contents, like topics and the amount of time frame required for this explanation of these topics. Yeah. See here we have like around 20 topic. I think 22 topics in entire Power BI. Like at the end we will be covering real-time projects as well. And in order to perform real-time projects, you need to excel in the basics first, right? So why you need to excel in the basics is, first of all, once you apply for any interviews, no one will directly ask you about your projects. First they will test you whether you have the basic knowledge on those skill sets or not. So for that, you need to have the basic knowledge on Power BI, SQL, and Python, and Excel. Okay. So major we will be giving preference to Power BI, SQL, because those are the main entities for a business analyst, data analyst, business intelligent, and business analyst as well. Okay. And these are the contents related to the SQL. Like we have all these contents starting from the scratch onwards. We will be explaining, like in terms of what kind of tool you require to download, and from there we need to start from the basics onwards. And we will be covering all the basics. Then at the end we will be covering the project as well. And this is the content for Python. And I will show the content for Excel as well. Yeah, I have the content in document, like Microsoft Doc. Yeah, see here, these are all the contents for the Excel. Like once this demo got completed, we will be sharing all these curriculums and what kind of topics you are going to learn in this entire sessions. All these things we will be sharing. And also like every day, like we will be giving the access to all the contents for all these things. Like initially from maybe from first or second week onwards, you will be giving complete access to the material, like related to Power BI, SQL, Excel, and Python as well. And you can just download those. You just practice those. Like my way of teaching is more of interactive kind of, like I will be explaining in my screen itself, and I will be showing how the Power BI looks, and how we can create any visualizations. I will be showing one session, like one visual or some of the group of visuals in this session. But before that, I want to tell something about these topics. Okay, yeah. So just now I have showed the contents related to all these skills, right? So next thing is not only these skills, like we need to know about some other topics like agile methodology and some other tools like GitHub. Why we require all some other things is once you join any company, not only the technical skills, some other soft skills also will matter, like the amount of communication with the clients, what kind of business communication you require to discuss with the clients, your managers, and your peers as well. So all these kind of things you need to learn. Like once you go into any company, you not only be strong in technical aspects, you need to be strong in soft skills as well. Soft skills in the sense, you need to have good communication skills. Why? Because once you went into company, you need to discuss with so many clients, stakeholders, and managers, and executive level people as well. Why? Because we being as a data analyst, so many people like the C class executives will always depending upon our insights. Why? Because we are like a data analyst or Power BI engineers or business analyst. We will be providing the insights, and upon our insights, they will be providing, like they will be discussing their year-end results or quarter-end results, all those kind of things. Like not only the results, they will be presenting some other things. Why? Because their main cup of tea is like they want to showcase their workforce, their resources, all those kind of insights to their managers or their managers. Like so in this way, like we have the great scope to discuss with all these C class executives, like C class in the sense managers, directors, senior level directors, head of the departments, all these departments for sure, depending upon our they will be directly interacting with the data analytics. Whereas other job roles like software developers, and you have seen some other things like they are like not directly dealing with these C class engineers. Maybe they may discuss with leads or managers, that's it. But we being as a data analyst, we have a great scope to discuss all our insights, and from our insights they can present their insights, like they can present their insights to the next level people. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So regarding to myself, like a total I am having a experience of around 15 years in this entire more than 15 years, like in this entire software IT field. And I have trained around 4K people, and the skill sets which I have possessed is Power BI, Python programming, advanced Excel, and SQL, agile methodologies, Jira, Jenkins, topics like statistics, machine learning, natural language processing. Because I being in this data analytics field from so long time, I have the opportunity to deal with all these kind of stuff. But you being as like directly going into the data analytics stage, right? You are like you are in the baby steps of going into this analytics field, right? So you need to have this thorough knowledge on this four concepts like Power BI, Python programming, SQL, and Excel. Okay, so it's our duty to train you as much as we can, and we our main aim is to thorough you all in these four skills, and also if time permits we will be discussing about other skill sets like agile methodology, what is Jira, what is how the business communication requires, and how frequently you are discussing with your clients or managers, all those things will be covering like once we complete our main technical skills. Okay, and see here, these are all the skill sets, main skill sets required for a data analyst or BA or BA Power BI developer, like Power BI, SQL, Python, Excel. Good communication skills is the main thing for a data analyst or Power BI developer. Why? Because every time we will be discussing with our managers or C class executives, right? And for sure we will be presenting some insights only, right? So we need to be we need to be effective in communicating all these all our insights to the managers. Okay, and also some other technologies like agile methodology, GitHub, Jenkins scheduling, all these are like add-ons. Like once you thorough with Power BI, SQL, Excel, and Python, like these are all the things which are like coming up as an add-ons. Okay, and these are some of the other things which we will present or we will be training you in other aspects is resume preparation, improving the business level communications, and preparing for your interviews. We will be conducting some mock interviews and discussing on real-time projects. Like as I told earlier, once we discuss about any topic, like let's say once we are done with the Power BI basic stuff, at the end we will be first discussing about the outline of the project, and finally you also need to execute that project on your own. Like though I will be there, but you also need to make your hands dirty and complete the project. Okay, and job search guidance, something like we have some in LinkedIn, Indeed, all our there are some other job search engines, right? So from there like what kind of keywords you need to present in your resume, all those kind of things we will be giving some guidance. And also like this is the last and final step, like initial support also we will be providing. Like once you went into any company, yeah, for sure, like depending upon the job roles and complexities, some people maybe they may require still support, and they can come to us, and they can discuss like these are all these scenarios which they have given in order to complete those scenarios. Like we can give the initial support. Okay, yeah. So this is about the overall picture about data analytics, like what kind of things we will be covering. Now I will be going into the topics like Excel. Like I think most of you guys know about Excel. Like can someone please elaborate what is an Excel? Anyone in the audience, what is an Excel?
Spreadsheets, I think so.
Yeah, spreadsheet, right? So in that spreadsheet, what exactly you will be storing? Like is in the what kind of data you are storing?
Organized data sets.
Right. Yeah, organization data sets and some other any other data sets also, like any other data also will be storing in the Excel. Okay, but Excel is having some limitations. Like if you can see once you open in any Excel, like I will be showing. Yeah, see here. Yeah, see here, I just clicked on control down, and if you can see here, we have this around 1 million records. Like the row number, if you can see here, it's almost 1 million. Like 10 lakhs means almost 1 million plus rows are there. And I will be moving my cursor to control right. So see here, this is the end of the columns. Like around we can within the Excel we can have 32,000 columns we can have. And this is the last row, like 10,000 millionth row is the last row, and 32,000 columns it can withstand. But do you think this much of this is, and this is for only one spreadsheet? Okay, like that we can create so many spreadsheets. Okay, see here, spreadsheet 1, spreadsheet 2, spreadsheet 3, like that we can create n number of spreadsheets. Okay, and this is the size limit for each spreadsheet. Okay, and in terms of this size, though it is having this much of size, like handling of 32,000 rows, 32,000 columns, and 1 million rows, for sure in order to maintain organization data, let's say if you want to handle Apple organization complete data, like will they maintain all their organization data in the Excel? No, right? Why? Because in terms of security, in terms of data size, like every second, like initially one person has told that every second we will be getting chunks of data. So in order to handle that huge amount of data, uh, every company will be having their own databases. Like either like in terms of databases, like we have two types of databases. One is static database and another one is cloud databases. Okay, most of the companies will be relying on static databases till now, and now they are planning to go to cloud databases like Oracle Cloud, Google Cloud, AWS, and Azure Cloud. All those are like cloud instances where company organization they are storing all their internal data into those respective cloud databases. But majority of 80% of current data is residing in the normal static databases. Static databases in the sense MySQL, SQL Server, and Postgres SQL, Oracle database, and Elastic database. There are some other databases. Those are like static relationship database management systems, which means that they are like we need to install those applications and we need to like create some tables, all those kind of stuff, which we will be discussing later. But the main purpose of database is to store chunks of data, like I can say we have MB, GB, petabytes, terabytes. So all that kind of like a huge amount of data storing machine, we require the database. Okay, Excel can't withstand that a huge amount of data. So every company will be storing their data in the database. So now you got the difference between what is an Excel and what is a database, right? So, and you got the limitation also in Excel, right? So because of this limitation, most of the companies storing their data in the databases. Okay, now the real picture comes into the we need to since our data is most of our data stored in the databases, right? So in order to extract the data, we require SQL language, that is SQL, sequential query language. Why we require sequential query language is to extract the data. Like as I told, most of our data will be storing in the databases. Within the databases, there are so many tables will be there. Okay, I will be showing with one example. Like see here, this is MySQL database. Here in this MySQL database, TestDB is one database. Under this TestDB, see here, we have these many tables, like tables, views, all these things. And if you can see here, I'm just clicking on one specific table, and right now we have we have just taken the sample data. But in real time, every table will be having I can say every table is having minimum of 1 petabyte of size, which means that it is very huge in size. Okay, and our main aim is to extract out of 1 petabytes of data, we need to extract some parts of data. Like we don't require 1 petabyte of data, right? And if you upload that 1 petabyte of data, no machine will withstand that huge amount of size. Like even Power BI is having some limitations to extract the data from that SQL. Okay, so we don't require that huge petabytes of data. We require only some MBs and GBs of data, and then we can get that data, like data from these tables, and upload that data into Power BI instances. See here, this is our Power BI. Like I will show how this Power BI will be like we need to download this Power BI, and from where we need to download also I will explain. Okay, but I just wants to show the overall picture about what is this Power BI, what is this SQL, what is this Excel, and why we need to go to Python, all those kind of things I just wants to cover. Then I will going into the tools to download this. Okay, see here, I'm just downloading, like I'm just taking this all these data from the specific database only. I will be showing the contents. Yeah, see here, the server is localhost, database is sales, and I will show the database name also. See here, this is the database sales. We have the sales database, and within this sales database, we have the customers, date, markets, products, transactions tables. So I'm just downloading, like I'm just uploading the data from database to Power BI. Okay, the main advantage of Power BI is like we can extract the data from the database, and we can present the visualizations. Like see here, we can create the visualizations and then we can present these visualizations to the end clients. Okay, and once we present these visualizations to the end clients, for sure indirectly we are giving the analysis. Like if you can consider, if you can see here in this visualization, phones is having like the category, the subcategory. We have so many categories like phones, chairs, storage, tables. All these are some of the products which that company, that specific ABC company is delivering. Okay, and out of those products, phones product is delivering huge sales. Like if you can see here, we have the segregation of regions as well. Like central region, it is have around 72k. East region, it is having around almost 1 lakh of sales, and in south region it is having like 58,000, and in west region it is having 98,000. So clearly east region is performing better when compared to other regions, and uh, out of all the other subcategories, phones category is the highest performing category, I can say, right, in terms of the sales. So once you present these kind of insights, like I will be showing how we can take these subcategories and sales, right? If you can see here, initially we have taken the data from the respective databases or excels also. Like not only databases, we can take the data from excels also. See here, previously I have shown I have taken the data from database. Now we can take the database data from our excels also. See here, we just need to browse the data. We just need to attach the same data, like sample superstore. Once you yeah, see here, once you give the specific path in the sense the place where your data resides, right? So you just need to connect to that specific excel, and you will be getting the data. Okay, this is how you need to get the data from excel or from databases in the sense I told you, right? Like previously we have connected to MySQL database, and we have gathered the data by using the credentials like local host, what kind of server it needs to give, all those things we will be providing. Then we can directly extract the data from the database to Power BI. Once we extract the data, then we will be having the data available here in this Power BI, because we have just now only we have uploaded the data, right? And see here, these are all the columns. If you want to see the complete data, you can go to data view, and you can able to see the complete data. See here, this is the data related to the entire orders, sales orders, kind of like and this data relates to US region, and these are all the segments, what kind of sales and customers, customer ID, all these kind of things we have in the Excel format, and we have taken the data. Now our main aim is to see here, we have the sales, we have the quantity, we have the discount amount, we have the profit also. So then we can, for sure we can able to find different insights, right? So it is our duty to then find different kinds of insights from this data, and from our insights only clients can able to understand about their data, and they can take respective actions by discussing with the sales team. Once they had a discussion with the sales team, they can grow their business in those specific regions. So that is the major advantage of we being as a data analyst. Like we are presenting the insights, and indirectly we are increasing their business. So the demand for data analyst is like everlasting. Okay, so there won't be any job crunch or resource crunches related to data analytics. That's why so many people from different backgrounds, like I have seen so many people from civil engineering, chemical engineering, mechanical department, all those department people are like moving into data analytics. Why? Because why can't they go into other fields? Like it's very difficult to switch into some other roles, like software engineer development role with Java, some kind of like web designing, all those kind of things were like bit tough in order to grasp those things, and in order to present to the clients, and in order to first we need to build first we need to take the classes or those kind of stuff related to the programming of core Java. I think so many people will go to different kinds of institutes, and everything like it involves so much of coding things also, right? But being as a data analyst, our coding skills should be like minimal, but the communication is maximum in this data analytics. Like every time we will be communicating with our insights, and it's like a Power BI is like a drag and drop tool. No need to do much coding. Like coding is there, but it is very minimal. Like we have the coding in Power Query Editor and DAX, but apart from those two concepts, everything can be managed by using drag and drop. Like see here, I will be showing one specific example here. See here, this is the pie chart. So you can also just drag this pie chart here. You can just click a pie chart. See here, if you just click on this pie chart, I have got a dummy pie chart here. And once you once you add the data, like see here, this is how you need to add the data. Now I have added the sales data. Now what I need to do, I need to add the region as well, because without a region we can't get the sales, right? So I just added one column, that is region column, and another column is sales. Thereby I got the same kind of thing. Then you need to do some kind of formatting and cosmetic changes to have this visual appear in a good manner and appealing manner. Okay, so this is how
Hi, yeah. Sorry
yeah.
to stop you.
Yeah,
Just
tell.
wondering, so is this something only we're going to present the data which is there, or is there anything else this Power BI will do?
Yes, thanks for asking the query. Like mostly we will be presenting the insights, whatever the data which we have at our end. Okay, like if there is no data, how we can present the insights to the clients or or any user or any manager or any executive? Like once we have the data, we need to upload the data in the Power BI, then we need to present the insights.
So how different this is than compared to the other applications? Maybe if you see typically in the organizations, they will be having their own applications to put this way of charts and graphs, right?
Yeah.
So how
Yes.
different this one?
Right. Yeah. So nowadays, like right, Power BI came around 2013. Okay, and within 2 or 3 years, the Power BI is almost entering into every organization. Like nowadays, like I can say, every company will be using this Power BI. Why? Because the organization which has developed this Power BI is Microsoft. Okay, and most of all our products are like taking from Microsoft only. Let's take Microsoft Teams. The place where we have currently connected is Microsoft only. Like Microsoft have developed this Microsoft Team. Like that, Microsoft will be providing some subscription amount, and thereby every company will be getting all their products. Like you have this Outlook, we have this Teams, we have this Microsoft Office, and we have Power Apps, Power Automate. Like that, there are so many applications that were developed by Microsoft, and they will be providing with only one E5 license to every organization. Thereby companies are most of the company, I can say, like around 70 to 80% of companies which are there in the entire market are having the Power BI. Like every company, if you consider, they are having the Power BI in their in their tools list. And there are so many data analysts or business analysts working by using that Power BI tool.
Yes, understand.
Previously they have used the Excel. Yeah, previously they have used Excel and some other internal tools. But now with the advent of Power BI, like companies are like even the clients, especially the clients, not only the company people, the clients are eager to have these insights via Power BI. That's the need for learning Power BI.
And one more query. I think sometime back you have shown some data, right? I think
right. From the database, right?
Not here. If you go back to the other tool, you show some bunch of data, right?
Okay. In the Power BI itself, right? This is the data, right?
Yes. Is this the direct data pulling it from the table, or how is this?
Yes, actually this is the data I am pulling from Excel. Okay, and
No,
I will show
mean,
another yeah.
No. What I mean is this directly connecting to the database and pulling this data, or
Right.
you are taking a dump and then processing this?
Right. I got your query. Like at the moment, like this data is directly taking from the dump itself, like from one place, and it is taking. But there is also another example. I got your point. Like see here, this is the data which we are directly taking from. We have I just opened two reports. One is sales insights report, and another one is this basic charts report. Okay, I have opened two PBX files in the sense Power BI files will be stored under with extension of PBIX. Okay, in one PBX files, that is basic charts PBX file, I am just taking the dump as you told earlier. And in the other sheet, like sales insights, I am just taking the data from the database, directly connecting to the database. If you can see here, server is localhost, database name is sales, and this is our database, and the database name is sales. So these are all the tables like customers, date, markets, products, transformations. So it's like we can take the data from a database as well as dump as well.
Hey, thanks, Aditya. I think it's really good to know all these things. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And so far we have covered about the importance of Excel and SQL. The importance of SQL is like just now I have told you, right? We need to write some SQL code to extract some parts of data. Why? Because in our database there are chunks of data. There are so many tables. Like I can say around hundreds and 200 kinds of tables within the database. Why? Because we can't store all our data in one table. Why? Because if we store all our data in one table, then there are other consequences, like we can't able to extract that huge amount of data which is there in the table. Like there will be some processing issues will be coming. So in order to avoid those processing issues, we will be storing all our data in the tables, like table 1, table 2, table 3, like that. Like a company will be having internal their own internal table names, like they will be giving some code names to their tables. Why? Because they have their internal security as well, right? So they will not give any general names or something like that. They will be having their own internal table names. So by using those table names, we can extract the data by writing the SQL code. Like see here, in this entire like a batch or the team, we will be learning all these codes, how to connect with the database, how to create the tables, and how to extract the tables by using this SQL query. See here, I can see I'm just writing. I just wants to show one query. Yeah, I want to first use the database, then we can connect. See here, we have so many database: sales database, sys database, test database. So right now I need to use my own database. This is our database, like testdb. Like this is the database which we are going to create. Like everyone needs to create this database, and they also need to create the tables within this. See here, we have around I think 15 tables, something like that, right? So once we click on use testdb, then you can see the highlight. It got highlighted, and now we can select whatever the data which we want. Right now I will show one specific small query. Like I don't want to confuse you all. I will be showing one small data. Like see here. Now I got the data which is not related to Bhopal. See here, select star from customers where not address equal to Bhopal, but actually in the customers table, see here, we have all the data. Like even we have the Bhopal data also, but I am writing one query, one simple query, where I am writing here as select star from customers where not address equal to Bhopal, which means that I don't want the Bhopal's data. Like Bhopal is one place in India, right? So I don't want Bhopal's data. I want other places data. That's why I just executed this one, and I just extract the data which is not in Bhopal. If you can see, you can cross verify that also. There is no Bhopal data. This is how we need to write one SQL query, and we need to extract this much of data into Power BI. We don't want to extract all our data. Right now our tables data is small, but in the real time the table size is huge. Like I can say petabytes of data. And it is very impossible to extract that huge amount of data into Power BI or whatever the engines. And once we extract the data into Power BI, our main aim is to create the visualization, just now I have showed you, right, how to create the visuals using this Power BI. This is how we need to create our visuals. And we just now we have learned about SQL, Power BI. Then how we can present our insights using Excel. Like if the data is small, like sometimes our data might be small, small, right? Like within the Excel, we have small chunks of data only. Okay, but if the size is huge, for sure they need to go to database. But if the data sometimes maybe 5 to 10% of data lies in the Excels, like Excel end only. And it is our duty to analyze that small data also, because we being as a data analyst, we need to provide the insights for the small data sets as well as the larger data sets which are residing in the database. So for smaller data sets, we will be like we need to know some tips and tricks. Okay, so by using this Excel concepts, like you need to learn all these concepts like charts, data cleaning, and formulas in Excel, introduction to Excel tables. These are all like pivot table. All these are some of the internal, like some of the most important concepts which most of the people they don't know. But so many people are so many people who are working in small schools or colleges, everyone will be using Excel, but they don't know how to exactly use, and how we can provide, who can derive the insights from the data. They just normally treat it as a database kind of. But Excel is not a database. It is just like a storing a small amount of data for us. And from that small data sets, we will be like doing some insights. Like I will show one small example here. Like see here. Yeah, I will be showing this for Excel thing. Yeah, Excel tutorial charts. See here, this is one small data. Okay, from this small data, now I have created this chart. How we have created that, those kind of things we will be learning. Like in order to explain this, like we have this insert. See here, we have the charts. So many, like you can see so many charts we can prepare, like line chart, pie chart. Just like how we are preparing the charts in Power BI, we can prepare those kind of charts using Excel also. Okay, why? Because if the data is small, then there is no need to store that small data in the database, right? And directly pulling from database to Power BI, there is no need to have that kind of mechanism. For smaller data sets, we can directly do the analysis within this Excel itself. And because of this reason, we are learning the Excel concepts. And the final thing is Python. Like do you guys know what is a Python? Like anyone? Like I just wants to hear something from you. Like what is a Python? Anyone in the group? What is a Python? Okay, no problem. So Python is like a coding language, just like I think in your BTech or degree, you may know about a C language, right? You know, in C language, you have this coding kind of like you will be having data types, operators, plus, minus, those kind of things, right? Here in this, you can just relate the same C language to Python. Okay, but in fact, Python is very easy to learn. Why? Because in Python, we will be just writing the code in our local English language. Okay, like I will show one code also. Like see here, I will show one sample code. See here, this is a Jupyter notebook. Within this Jupyter notebook, you will be writing the code. Like there are some modules like pandas, numpy, seaborn, matplotlib, or some of the important modules in Python where you need to learn. And using those modules, we need to like see here. I'm just here also. I'm just taking the data from. First, I will execute this. And from here, I'm just taking the Excel, like some Diwali sales data. This is some data which is there for our practice purpose. Okay, and we can, by using this code, we can find out how many rows and columns. From this data, I can see it is having around 11,000 of rows, and it is having 15 columns. Okay, and once we read the data, see here, These are all the insights that we can present. And finally, in Python also we can create these small visualizations. Why we require visualizations in Python as well, right? Sometimes client may be interested to see the visualizations in Python. As I told earlier, clients will be having different tools at their end. Most of the clients will be working with Power BI. Sometimes they will be working in Python. Sometimes they will be mainly focusing on Excel. Sometimes they will be having all the data residing in the SQL one database, and they need to work on specific those databases only. It depends upon the job requirements, job roles and responsibilities. But we need to learn all these skills and thorough with our skill sets. Okay, and using this Python, we can just derive these insights, like how many, we can at the end we can give the conclusion also. From the above graph, we can see most of our buyers are from age group between 26 to 25 years, female, something like that. You can observe this graph. You can just make this analysis to the clients. Thereby they can understand about their business, their data in a much efficient manner. So that is the main role and responsibility of a data analyst or business analyst or Power BI developer. Okay, so using for installation of all these things, we require the tools right, for Power BI, we require this entire Power BI, Power BI tool, and we can download directly from Google itself, Power BI desktop download. See here, we can directly download from direct Microsoft site onwards. Download just right now I have the data, the downloaded version. This is the Power BI which I am using, but you people also need to download this Power BI tool, and once you download and install, then you will be getting this tool. And everyone will be having the Excel, right? So they will be having this Excel by default, maybe 2016, 2022, I think 2019. All these are related to Excel, versions. Everyone will be having by default Excel. And for downloading the database, similarly, this is the database, MySQL database. And using this from Google, we can directly download MySQL download. See here, we have this MySQL downloads, and from here we can we need to go here, go to my community GTP downloads. We need to go to this one, MySQL community server, and here we need to go to this one, the highest one, which is having see here, for Windows we can just download this one. Okay, like this, once you download, you will be getting this window. So we will be discussing in clear and detailed once we start our sessions, and we will be explaining each and everything. And also parallelly, you also be ready with all your things in terms of laptops and having a good configurations as well, because we being as a data analyst, we need to have at least some pretty high-end compute or laptops or computers, so that you can seamlessly work on your relevant tools. Okay, this is how you can download this MySQL database. And for downloading Python, first we need to download Anaconda downloader, and using this Anaconda downloader, once you download this Anaconda, right now I am already having this Anaconda. I will show you. See here, this is how Anaconda looks. And once you open the Anaconda, you will be having Jupyter Notebook. This is the Jupyter Notebook. See here, this is the notebook where you can write your own code related to the Python. Then you can have your coding in this Python. Along with the Jupyter, in the market, we have VS Code, we have Spider, we have PyCharm. All other editors are also there, but for learning purpose, everyone will be using Jupyter Notebook, because it is having a cell-wise division, Whereas the other tools like Spider, VS Code, all some other editors which I have told you, right? There we don't have any cells, those kind of stuff we don't have, and it's very difficult to learn the Python in those editors. So everyone will be learning for learning purpose, we will be installing Jupyter Notebook, and we can directly get this from our Anaconda itself. See here, I will show. See here, this is the Jupyter Notebook. We can just launch it right now. I just launched it. No need to launch again. We have the Jupyter Notebook. This is how you can, in the back end, you can able to see this Jupyter Notebook, and in the front end, see here. This is how you can able to see. We need to we need to set the path, and within the path you can have your Python files. These are all the files which I will be sharing within 1 week or 1.5 weeks. I will be sharing the entire stuff related to all these skills which we will be learning. And yeah, for sure, yeah, you will be learning all these tools with a good amount of confidence. That's what I can for sure give the confirmation. Yeah, so yeah, I think I have pretty much covered all the tools, and in fact I have showed you some demo on some kind of things how you can use these tools. Yeah, so do you have any queries in terms of these skill sets or anything? Please ask me right now, right away. Anyone in the group, we can discuss. If not, we can hand over the session to.
I have a doubt actually.
Yeah, Srinath, tell me.
The entire course is for 50 hours, right? 50 to 60 hours, right?
Yeah, regarding to that course, I think Nagesh, what's your take on this?
Yes, Aditya, it will take maybe 40 to 50 hours, right?
Yeah,
based
yeah,
on that.
right. Yeah.
And how many hours will we be spending on Power BI, SQL, and Python? You said if the time permits, we'll be going to Python. If the time doesn't permit, we won't be going to Python. So I see there's no time frames for each module.
Yeah.
If you put time boundaries, that will be more helpful, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Then we will prepare the time bound as well. Why? Because if we start discussing on Power BI, what happens earlier is it is taking some more time for Power BI. If it is taking more time for SQL, and finally we are getting less time for this Python thing. Why? Because nowadays, especially in UK, most of the skill sets are demanding in Excel, Power BI, and SQL. Okay, so we have give less importance to Python. Why? Because for a data analyst, especially in order to cover all the other things like Power BI, SQL, and Excel are the main pillars for our data analytics, which we are giving more focus on these skills. That's why I have given the I have mentioned that if time permits, we will be covering of Python as well. And I think Nagesh can give more
Yes.
his
Yes,
and he
Aditya.
can give. Yeah.
Aditya and Srinath here. Actually, who are attended last batch, a couple of people they're attending interviews also last week also. Mostly the skill set they're asking here: Power BI, SQL, and Excel, and Table and the Agile methodologies. Python, they're not asking right now. You can see in job description
Yeah,
also.
but
Suppose
we can discuss that also, Nagesh. Yes, people are aspiring for it. We can cover that also.
okay, thanks, Aditya.
Yeah.
Is Tableau also included? Because right now we didn't talk anything about Tableau.
Tableau, Tableau is not included in the curriculum. Yeah, we will be covering Python, Power BI only. Why? Because nowadays most of the people are learning Power BI only. Tableau, it's almost a similar kind of tool where it's having its own drawbacks. And why? Because Power BI on the other end, it is coming from Microsoft, right? So it is by default they are giving the full version in terms of Power BI desktop with no subscription fees for like they are not collecting any subscription, whereas the Tableau they are collecting some subscription and they will be, though they are providing Tableau public, but it is having limited versions. Like we can't we can't able to learn all the features within the Tableau. Okay, so because of some limitations which Tableau is having, we are like dealing more in terms of Power BI only. Like and in the market also, Power BI nowadays, I can say from last 3-4 years, Power BI is leading the market in terms of visualization. Before that, Tableau is leading the market, but from last 3-4 years onwards, Power BI is leading the market. Why? Because Power BI has came on 2013, and Tableau is there in the market from 2003 onwards. So everyone before that, maybe around 2015 to 2016, at that time also, everyone knows about Tableau, but Power BI is it's improving and it's just coming into the market at that time only. Like though it is coming from 2013, like it is taking some time in order to enter into the markets. It's take around 3-4 years, something like that, and maybe around 2017-18, like it's almost entered into the market, and within 1 year and 1.5 year it is entered. It has entirely conquered all the visualization market. And apart from Tableau, Power BI, we have some other like Snowflake and QuickSense, some other visualizations as well. But Power BI is leading the market in terms of visualizations. That's why we are like dealing with Power BI only.
And one more thing I'm going to add here. Aditya, last week our candidates attended the interview, right? The
Right.
job description, like mostly in SQL and Power BI, right? Excel,
Right.
right?
Yes, SQL, Power BI, and Excel. These are the major skill sets. Like I have gone through, I have like a training from almost 2K to 3K kind of students, right? So everyone is telling about the job descriptions deals with the Power BI, SQL, and Excel. And yeah, some some having some exception cases, like some people are like they're asking Python as well, like, but majorly they are asking about Power BI, SQL, and Excel. Yeah. Any other queries? Thanks, Srinath. Thanks for asking the queries. Anyone, like don't feel shy because this is the time where you can clarify all your doubts, and we can have a good frame of mindset before going into the batch. And for sure I will be giving whatever, like I have a bundle of material at my end, so much of material that you need to do. Like it's not possible to cover each and every concept, right? Like if you take Power BI, like if you take one topic, if you take one skill set, like its concepts are very vast, and in order to complete all those things, for sure you need bundle of materials. I have the books, I have the materials, all those things all those things you will be getting the access.
And also, Aditya, can you share your experience last batch, how you're doing, like after the class, you're sharing material and exercise, right?
Right. Yeah.
Feedback of very good, yeah.
Yeah. So last batch we have taken like around 15 to 20 people we have taken, and almost around some people are still learning, and some people are like almost applying for the jobs. Most of the people are like experienced only. They have they already having the inbuilt Power BI, SQL, and other knowledges, and like they are applying for the jobs, and some people have already got the jobs, and one person is yet to get the job. He is in the final stage. Yeah. So regarding to the material sharing, we will be directly sharing all the contents from the Google Drive, and we will be giving the permissions, and we will also think to have the data stored in any shared directory. There can we can store the data in those shares. Those are also we are planning, but at the moment we are sharing all the materials via share, like Google Drive, and we will be collecting all your mail IDs, and we will be like every day we will be like recording the sessions as well. Like once once the session got completed, we will be recording and we will be sending that recordings as well, because some people might need some guidance from the recording, right? So that's why we are recording the session, and for sure recording will be there, and it can be like a act as a secondary. It can't be like a primary. Why? Because we need 100% attendance of all the students, then only you can able to get the things. Otherwise, like in the recording, like we may get some things, we may not get the things, right? But in the class you can clarify all the doubts, just like how Srinath has raised the queries, something like that. You can also raise the queries, and I will be there to give my experience and my way of explanation to that specific concept, right? So it is having its own advantages. And yeah, regarding to the large batch, like we are very positive, and we are looking forward to increase the strength for this batch as well. Yeah, anyone having any queries? Nagesh, do you want to did I miss any concepts or anything that I want to cover specifically? Anything just like just you want
No,
from me?
Aditya, I think mostly covered. We can hand over to our HR, Niroshni. She'll take
Okay.
it. Next
Great.
part.
And yeah, anyone can reach out to me. Like we have the group got created, and any people who are maybe hesitant to ask any queries, they can ping the queries in the chat. We have that group got created, right? Yeah, everyone can ask, and then we can clarify the doubts. Yeah. I think I think now
Thanks,
Niroshni
Aditya.
can take over. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank
Aditya.
you,
Thank
guys.
you. Yeah. Niroshni, you can share your screen and you can
Yeah.
start. Thanks.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, Niroshni, you're sharing your screen, right? Yeah, it's loading.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Can you able to view my screen, sir?
Yes, please go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah. First of all, thank you, Aditya sir, for giving a brief view about the training and curriculum and for clarifying all the doubts. So I hope everyone got a picture about the training, everything. So I'm going to take another 5 to 10 minutes to discuss about our company profile. So I'm going to explain you who we are, what we do, and about our trainers courses we offer, and where our learners are working, and our successful stories. So before getting into the profile, I would like to start with a wonderful quote by Steve Jobs. It doesn't make sense to hire smart people and then tell them what to do. We hire smart people so they can tell us what to do. So this is what all the MNC companies are looking from each and every employee. So we have to be skilled to get into the job, and we have to be smart to sustain in that job. So I hope if you have if I mean you all know this well. So if you are confused and if you are looking for the better opportunities, then you don't know where to start and how to start, don't worry, you are in the right place. So we provide advanced training to the students and helping professionals to get into the job, and we offers wide range of services in training, learning and development in the fields of technology and management. Also we help students to get into we to face the real time challenges as well. So this is our company value. We are creative, we are passionate, and we are the solutions. So getting into the next topic, this is our team, our experienced team. So Mr. Rao sir, he's the CEO. He's having 16 plus years in software industry, and he worked with various MNC companies like Cisco, Infosys, etc. And next, Dr. Reddy sir, he's the author of basic structural analysis. He published various journals, and also having more than 20 plus years of experience in working with various colleges. Next, Mr. Srinivasa Rao. He is having more than 50 plus years of experience in training and guiding students. Next, our trainers. We all know that quality and usefulness of any training program depends on the software trainers. So we have various trainers exceptionally skilled, and also they are having more than 10 plus years of experience in mentoring students, and also they know the real-time experience and have a deeper insight into the job roles which you are training. Okay, then getting into the next topic, that is these are all the various courses we are offering: manual testing, automation testing, Selenium, SQL, Java, Python, and also we are offering other certificate training programs. Then these are all the various companies in which our learners are working. I'm attaching this for your reference, like TCS, Capgemini, British Airways. These are all the various MNCs currently our learners are working. So moving on to the next, this is the success story. I'm attaching few of them for your reference. Our previous batch students got an offer and they have started their career, and this is the few clips I am attaching for your reference, so that you can able to know about us better. So next, moving on to the next. This is our student reviews. This is the Google review they from our previous batch students. So they shared their experience with our organization. So this is the main thing you are all expecting, what benefits you are getting from us. So you'll be getting an advanced training in on-demand courses. We'll conduct a mock interviews, as Mr. Aditya sir said, and also we'll help you in building your resume, and also we'll help you in building your network. We'll by building your LinkedIn profile. Also we'll guide you in placement to face the real-time challenges, and you will be involving in the live project, as Aditya sir said before, and after successful completion of the training you will be getting a certificate. And also you'll be getting a one-on-one, one interactive session. It will be an interactive session, and you can able to clear all your doubts. So this is our branches. We have various branches across India, in Hyderabad, Chennai, Visakhapatnam. So then moving on to the next, we are end of the topic, and I thank all of you for your time, for joining with us today, and asking for doubts. I appreciate everyone, those who asked their doubts, and thanks for joining with us. Yeah.
Thanks, Niroshni. Thanks for your slideshow. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Do you have any questions or any queries regarding our training? Means Aditya will take care. Any other questions like placements related things? HR, Niroshni will take care. Okay. Any questions now?
Nagesh sir, I think we need to ask about the timings, like regarding to the next week or day after week. Like that's
Okay.
what we discussed, right?
What about Srinath? Any particular timing is there, like Tuesday and Wednesday?
Yeah, Tuesday. Any
Uh,
Monday, Tuesday, anything is fine. Whatever you're convenient with.
Okay, because Aditya is already running one batch in weekend on Saturday, Sunday. So he have to plan this batch timing.
Yeah. The problem is none of us are available on weekends.
Okay,
Most
okay,
of us, and so most of the people are available on Tuesday and Wednesday actually. But
okay,
even
okay.
if Monday is also an option. And
Oh.
at what time class gonna be? Will it be mornings, afternoons, or evenings?
Evening is going to do. Aditya, just you check your time slots and please confirm in that WhatsApp group.
Sure, sure. Actually, my timings are like 2 to 11. Like even I am working for one of the MNC in region, like Bangalore region. So, um, yeah. So my timings are 2 to 11, right? So apart from these timings, like I can take the session after 11 p.m. Like IST is fine for me. Like maybe for you it's like around 6:30. I think, right? 5.5 hours different, right? Like my office concludes at 11 o'clock, and after that 11:30. In the sense, for you it will be like 6 o'clock, right? 6 or 7, right? So is
Yeah.
the time fine for you, all you guys? 7 p.m. or 6:30 p.m. something like
Yeah,
like
yeah, fine with the timings.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. And this week or next week, like any confirmation on that specific thing? Like, are you fine with this week or next week?
Once I got the time frame document
Mhm.
and the time frame document, like the modules time frame, like how much time we gonna learn SQL, because Power BI is a tool which we can learn easily, which we don't need to spend 20 hours or 10 hours on that. We need more time on SQL and
Okay.
on
Okay. Okay. But some of the people, I got to know that people are like new and they don't know like from the scratch onwards, right? Like maybe some people are aware of Power BI, but there are some critical topics that also need to learn from Power BI, right? So I'm just
yeah.
counting on those. But yeah, it can be like easy one only. But yeah, we can like myself and Nagesh will sit and we can prepare the time frame and we will get back to you. Okay.
And one more thing, 42 years, Nagesh is saying it's gonna be like 40 to 50 hours.
Mm.
40 to 50 hours have like 10 hours of difference. 10
Mhm.
hours of training is
Mhm.
so much of working. So can we get a
Uh,
fixed like
No,
40 or
Srinath, what will happen? Sometimes they'll ask more questions, right? Sometimes
Yes.
class will go 1 weekend, 2 hours, he'll stay 1.5 or 2 hours. Sometimes two, three questions they'll ask explanation. It will take. That's why fix it exactly. Fixed means that's why I'm average 40 to 50. Why I'm giving. Sometimes one topic it will take time. Someone will stuck in. That's why I give an average. Exact time means definitely we can do it, but
Right.
will go little bit speed up, right? I don't want to go for that one because some people are non-IT, some people are IT. Same catch up, it's not there. Maybe you're going faster, Aditya, a little bit. Someone, suppose I'm there, I need some time to understand. That's why we're going to the average speed. Yeah, no problem. That you want exactly everyone want fixed time 40. You're going to do it. We will design like that. Yeah.
do we have a doubts clearing sessions like apart from this 40 hours, can we schedule the doubts clearing session once a week or twice a week?
Generally, how it will go, right? Previous batch, I'm giving the experience. Keep on they're asking doubts from immediately you are not getting some doubts. Suppose they're giving it some exercise homework, right? That time you'll get doubts. You're going to send a mail to WhatsApp when he's free. He's going to touch you. In between, some people 1 month course will complete. After that, they'll go and apply the jobs. You get some technical assessment or something. Is Aditya is helping a lot of people. You can see last Sri Salam, I think, is uploaded CV within 2 weeks. Last 1 week, almost that three they given some technical assessment. Aditya only helped. A lot of things are there. It's not exactly course in training sessions and everything is there because is you need to check with Aditya time also, right?
Yeah, yeah. Just
Definitely,
one
we don't help
Yeah,
Srinath.
definitely for sure. Like, yeah, it can be manageable, Srinath. Like, we can have the doubts clearance session. But yeah, Nagesh sir, like, I think we need to sit in the curriculum thing and we will get back to you. Yeah.
No problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Once I got the curriculum, I will discuss with all my friends, and we are so eager to join as soon as possible. So if we get the
Mhm.
curriculum, we'll decide in a day
Yeah.
and let you know.
Srinath, and one more thing here, I course my design how right Udemy, YouTube, or other trainers. What they'll do once they finish the course, they'll go. Here, my target is not like that. My batch who are completed, they have to get the job. My ultimate goal is job, end goal. So I don't want to go is a definition based, right? You can go on the YouTube and you can get it. See, is a what UK requirement is there, what industry expectations we are going based on that practical based. Suppose tomorrow you're going interview, they won't ask definitions. They'll ask real time scenario based. So Aditya is an expert in that company. I'm not sharing is which company you are working is an MNC. He trained 5,000 people and last batch also they got right. So don't worry about the training. He'll take care. Just trust me and trust Aditya. Just
I'm just
you spend
thinking about
to
the time
yeah
frame constraint because we have only 40 hours, right? So
yeah
I'm just worrying about that.
yeah.
Nothing.
We will update that one. Me and Aditya will work on that and we'll get back to you. Don't worry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Any
thank
other
you.
questions? Aditya, Likita, Kiran, Bhargav. Okay, good to go. Okay, thanks for joining, Aditya and all the friends. Okay, see you in the class. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you all.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.